Now we continue to finish this teapots. Already dry out, but it's a little harder dry. Smoothing the surface, and also use a bamboo to smoothing the bottom, the foot. Little plastic. A triangle one. Make a foot inside the foot, nice, clean. Like this. After we open the teapots, we put a step on. Turn upside. We're smoothing here too. This slip already dry out, so we'll use bamboo. Make even first. Use the triangle one, smooth it out. If you want the neck, sometimes have this kind of curve. Now is the time. Make a curve one. Just use a tools, this kind and all this kind. Make a hair round. So today we just make the straight kind. Make the surface nice, smooth, just by continue burnishing. So to finish this teapots nicely smooth, there will be lots of job to burnishing. By the burnishing, the surface of the clay also compressed, will be better for functional. More smooth, the teapots will be more shiny. And also, yesterday we made that lid with smoothing too. Put in center. Forming the top first. Find the right angle. smoothing the surface. Nice finishing the edge, because the parts could be laid for functional, so there's no any corner is sharp corner. We always use the fish knife to make a little surface on the corner. Leather curve. So both sides all shining, smooth. Or this kinds, even this kinds. Now is the job of just finishing nice, smooth. For traditional parts, the lid, we just later use bamboo, make a round one. For sculpture kinds lid, this is look like a tree. We make a clay bar look like this. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make use a spout. That's the spout we made yesterday. Use a spout, make look like a bamboo. So that's the body part. That's the spout we made yesterday. We follow the shape to cut. Say what kind of size we want. Little by little, always try on. Say with. Let me put this on. So look like if we want to spot like this. That's the traditional handle. This is just need to smooth out. Use bamboo and use the plastic smoothing and cutting for a traditional part. That's depends your design. We cut little by little to perfect nice. Keep the ear shape. Cut the top too, the spout top. That's a traditional kind spout, but today we use a soft clay, build a look like a tree. We make it look like a tree. So I will, for these parts, the handle I make look like a pantry. The spout, I will show you how to make look like a bamboo. Traditional one, just a coil, a circle one. But if I want to make a sculpture one, then you just build, look like a tree. And the teapots will be like this. We build the basic shape first. Yes. So that's the traditional, just smoothing out. This is sculpture kinds you build up by yourself. And this is spout. If we want to make it look like a bamboo, you know, the shape is what you want to already have. So now we just add one little coil on the surface with a bamboo needle tools. Little water. Half go up, a little coil attach on, half go to down. We use a soft clay, make a little coil like this. Just add on. Half go up, half go to down. Bamboo tools give very good texture, just like bamboo. We keep the tooth mark from bamboo. Use the point part, make a line. So it will be a bamboo. Smoothing, use leather, little bit of smoothing. Give texture more realistic. So this spout will be like a bamboo. For the top, after we add the spout on, then we make the opening nice, clean, follow the teapot's shape. For the inside, like this. So now we can attach. Remember, early time we made a point here. This is for handle. So we leave this beside first. For traditional functional teapots, the handle spout in same taller. But for artistic, whatever you want. But for functional, that's the best way. Spout handle same taller with the opening. Same taller. If too bigger, we cut smaller. especially the handle we can make a little oval, especially is for the spout. Have to same tall with opening. That way when we pour water is the best way for functional. So now we find out where to add the spout. If we want the spout here, we use a little word, find a place, cut the join nice. So that's the place I'm going to add. So find a mark, use slip. Find the place we want to add on the spout, like that. Now we can make the opening for the spout. Use a cone make. We use a small one. That's a small cone, like this. So that way we can keep the leaves inside, because we use loose tea leaves, not the bag tea, not the bagging tea, to making tea. Make lots of little hole. Inside the spout, how big the inside spout? In that little area, we make more hole is possible. Good for pour. Smoothing out. Make a hole nice, clean. Like this, little hole. Make inside nice. So now we can attach this spout on. Use a very fine slip. Very fine slip. Clean inside. So that way don't let the slip close the hole. So now we follow this. Attach spout on. Straight, same tall, with opening. We're working on the handle, so we make a handle look like a pantry. We make a more knob. Just depends whatever you want the design. Make more knob, attach more knob on the surface. This you can curate by yourself. Some part leave the clay texture. Some part you can make more little smooth. more realistic, but also smoothing a little bit. Make it look like a tree level. We make a handle a little more over. To attach. Because the surface, attached surface is so little, so the best way make more strong is when before we attach, make the surface had a hole. And see where we want to put, we put here, and we water here, scratch a little bit, because the parts of the surface already dry out a little bit. But for all the joint part, we always need to keep our parts same wetness, especially in Phoenix, so dry. So when you're working a little bit, you always spray water. Don't let the parts too dry. The slip inside the hole. Help. So more slip for the little surface. Then attach on little more slip, so will be more strong to hold. So we make the handle a little oversized and a little over. If you want make all the over handle like this kind, you can make a bigger one. Just attach this part. But the first important is handle spout straight in a same line. Attach on this straight too. After attach, we leave there for dry a little bit. For the joint part, the slip dry a little bit, then we can continue working to make spout nice. The surface dry, spread a little water. Leave there waiting dry. When I waiting dry, I always use a plastic bag to cover. Or put in jar. Just put in plastic bag to cover. Now I show you how to make how to finish the lid. How to make the flange. Get a little clay bar, very small, nice, but do not too thin, kind of like thick like this. 45 angle. The angle make the thread from thick to thinner. From thick to thinner. To cut whatever you want. Not too tall, kind of like always kind of like 5 meter will be enough for hold the lid will be fine. From thick to thinner. Attach on. This part like when we build the teapots body, 45 slab. Cut the join 45. And we join together. Attach on. Use a slip. Keep the circle around. Little tools. Little more slip. Half hands follow the edge. Half hands here. to make even.这里面吗？ When we make lid, there's one lay and also another lay for the dome. So now is the time after a little dry. Now is a little too wet. After waiting slip a little later dry, we cut out inside the second piece. One lay for lid, another lay for dome. Now inside the lid, that part we don't need anymore. So when we want the teapots is more light, more possible. So we cut out the extra one. We leave, cut out, make inside nice smoothing. Cut all the way, like this. We can use a bamboo tooth lately to here. Make inside clean nice like this. Just put a little turntable, smoothing inside like this. This is same thing. So after the clean look like this, we can add the lid on. So now the teapots have edge and the lid. All the job just smoothing out. So we add this lid on. Before add on, we make a texture more realistic. Because this teapot's body is traditional, not very realistic, kind of already artistic realistic. So smoothing little part, more creative. So we add use a slip. Add on first. Later we can make more texture, more nice texture. You can put the leaves, relief, you know. Now we finishing the drawing part. When we add a spot on, help a nice smoothing. To fit the body, because the teapot's body is a traditional one, smoothing one, so the bamboo part need a little creative, not so realistic. So we smoothing little bit. Make the drawing part smoothing little bit. If the teapot, whole teapot's body is look like a bamboo, so will be another style kind. Even with a little smoothing out, still can make parts more realistic. Smoothing a little bit, give texture more rich. Leather can help too. The bamboo teapots, this is the look like a bamboo. We can also make a bamboo more smoothing kinds and add leaves. Later add leaves on, look like leaves. That's the traditional kinds of bamboo making from Yixing. The leaves, a little bamboo texture, but it is smoothing because it fit body. But also, I make a real artistic kinds. You can keep more texture on, like this one. Will be more artistic. Also, for the handle, we're smoothing the joint too. When we do this part, all have to waiting the slip dry out a little bit. This part too, nice, smooth, like this one. Nice, smooth joint. For handle, you can curate your own, make leaves, little grape, all kinds. You can just design by yourself, or look like this. Also the leather too. Later you finish. After the leather hard dry, you finish the drawing. Nice, smooth. You can add more stuff on the surface. Leaves, fruit, peach. When your whole thing finishing nice, like this, then we can make an opening. We open this. Use the open tools, make a teapots. Fit the lid in. So all the left job is just make a nice, smooth, add relief, texture, all kinds. Now is the time to add on. Then later make an opening, inside the opening. Nice. There's extra clay we cut out. All the edge, we use a knife to make a fine round edge. Inside also need to smooth out too. We use the bamboo tools. For smoothing, just use bamboo tools to make inside a nice clean, like this. Nice clean, inside a nice clean too. even the spout hole in this side. We make a hole nice, clean too. The little hole for spout, we use tools to make inside nice, clean, for good for pour. Nice, clean like this kinds, inside this kinds. Also is we put a step on, use these tools, add a step. Put your name on that, artist name. Yixing the technique, whole thing is finishing by self. So always artist the self the name. So that's my name step. Look at this. When we finish inside this lid, we also put a step there too. One first name, one last name. So most of the technique for teapots around teapots is like that. Later you just need to add more sculpture, just depends on your design, you know, more texture. And or you want another kinds like this is round, little paddling, but the spout I use quite another black clay, the slip painting on the surface, make a handle spot in black. Because the shrink between Yixing clay, even different color, even only 10 degrees difference, the shrink is also different. So for inside this of parts, the whole thing inside is red. On the surface, I just use black clay slip painting 3 times, 4 times to cover the red one, make a design like this. So this is more contemporary my parts. This is traditional style. This is very artistic, just use the bamboo technique. Oh, for the opening, the spout opening is also very important. The angle of the opening. Make good pour is the angle very important. Make hair nice, smooth. We use spout tools, make clean, nice opening. The angle always 45. 45 is the best way. If artistic kinds, whatever you want, you know. But for most of the best functional is 45, the opening for spout. You can make a spout like just like this. Later we use spout tools, make inside nice, clean. These tools. That's the spout tools. Make a nice, clean. Even this is the shape like heart. Make a nice, clean. Use these 2 tools to clean inside. Make opening nice, clean. Opening always 45. The opening with the whole love, with the opening, spout opening, with the teapots opening, 45 angle. That's the best way for pour. 45. If you compare this 45. That's the most traditional technique of the around the teapots. For square parts, we just use slab to build up. Thank you very much.